फिर वही, कब तक जागोगे? आ जाएगी वो।
तुम भी तो जाग रही हो। यू आर ऑल्सो वरीड। कुछ कर भी तो नहीं सकते। बाहर जाने को मना करोगे तो कहेगी यू डोंट गिव मी इनफ फ्रीडम। व्हाट इफ आई वाज अ बॉय?
सही लीडर चुन सकते हैं, घर पे हो या बाहर। हमारी बच्ची को सेफ रख सकते हैं। अब चाय वाला बनेगा रखवाला।
इस बार शासक नहीं सेवक, इस बार मोदी।
So my question to everybody is, what did the BJP manifesto actually read like?
The section on women's empowerment and education and safety was titled Women the Nation Builder, with a specific sentence guaranteeing stricter laws for women's safety, especially rape.
And what actually happened after the election is that women's safety was assigned a whooping 150 crores. Women, our nation builder, were assigned 150 crores in comparison to the building of a statue that was given a mere 200 crores.
Quite logical.
So the question is, why does this really happen to us?
Politics in India and around the world is a lot about deception.
Basically, what she's trying to say is, it's like the Happy Meal. Okay, whenever we take the children to McDonald's, they go and they buy the Happy Meal solely for the toy. The toy is so attractive, it looks so nice that we just want to go and get it. We don't care about the burger. Who eats the burger? The thing is, that's the burger that feeds us, but we just don't care.
And in our case, we get so attracted and lured by this dream sold to us, much like the advertisement you saw, that we forget to ask the policy change, the real tangible change a political party is guaranteeing to us, forgetting the burger which makes the meal.
And let's look at how we covered the elections. Everybody was talking about how India is the world's largest democracy, how we had 700 million voters, and how this election had the highest turnout in the history of India. What does this mean? This basically means that we really, really want to vote. We want to pick our leader. However, India may be the world's largest democracy, but is it the smartest?
At the Leaders Forum, we wanted to do something about this, and so we got together and decided to collect a set of policy recommendations. We planned to go to professors, policy practitioners, ask them what, in their opinion, Indian policy needs for the next 5 years. What does education policy need? What needs to change in fiscal policy? How can women and child development in India be taken to the next level?
And guess what happened? We failed miserably. Because, you know what? Nobody cares about policy. Who wants to read policy? Because we really enjoy the toy, and that's about it. Like, nobody gives any attention to what policy actually backs the assertion that all our leaders make. And at the end of the day, the question is that, are we all asking ourselves the right question when we go to vote?
So we decided to shift things a little bit, and we thought that let's bring this furor and outrage about Indian politics to one place, and we brought it to our Facebook page, The Indian Voter. And what we did through the past few months was we directed the conversation towards policy in a way that seemed more accessible, easier to understand, so that it's not something daunting that you can't approach and the burger that you want to avoid, but it looks like a toy.
So this all seems awfully complex and impossible to do. However, what we were doing was fairly simple. So we were deconstructing the assertions. I'll give you an example. So there was this young lady who said she'd like Narendra Modi to be the PM of the world. Okay, and we have no bias against Mr. Modi. We solely using him, for example. So I asked her why she would like him to be the Prime Minister of the world. And she said that she felt unsafe, and she felt that Mr. Modi's agenda was pro-women, and that is the way to go forward. And I asked her, is there a specific part of the agenda that she liked? And she said she had no idea. So I sent her a few links, and I don't know how she voted, but I'm guessing it wasn't a very positive outcome.
But soon enough, the elections got over. And us as the Indian voter trying to drive people's attention towards how they vote and why they vote sort of seemed irrelevant in a context where there are no elections and there is no point where you go to vote. But what we wanted to do was we wanted to make this a habit, and we wanted to encourage people to ask the right questions every single day so that we can demand good governance every single day. And so soon enough, we came up with trackmodi.com, where we collect all the promises made by the BJP government in the manifesto, in the speeches over time, and put it up out there online, uploaded, for you as a citizen to judge its performance.
Accountability is what Indian society needs to focus on today. Let's look at this. Me and Vandnika together managed to reach 400,000 people in 2 months. 400,000. We have approximately 400 people sitting in audience today. And considering that's a fairly young crowd, I'd say that you have approximately 500 friends each. That means we have an organic reach right in this room of 200,000 people, which in essence means that if both of us can do 400,000 in 2 months, can you imagine what all of us together could do in the next 5 years? Thank you.
Thank you.
tGELF, leading the change.